Okay.
She just twerk, don't work, but when a Birkin bag. Huh? Come smoke, rolling perp, I got a cookie pass. No support in the burp, but it don't make me mad. Hit my bro for a feet, he ain't hit me back. Why? Call Manny up, bet he hit.
Welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today, I've had a lot of different people in here, but I've yet to have somebody that's like really one of my friends, and we have a lot of history with. Welcome, my bro Darius, or OG.
What's the deal, bro?
Shit. Cool. I'm just happy to have you here. So a lot of people might not know this. The Berg raised you, but you're not really from the Berg. You're from down in Virginia, correct?
Yeah, bro. Actually, I used to catch a lot of flack for that in high school. You know, motherfuckers used to always be like, "Oh, you're not from Pittsburgh, bro. You from Virginia." But yeah, originally, I was born in Virginia. Then, you know, situations happened, so I moved up here with my dad, and I've been up here ever since.
And you were also with your aunts, too, and your grandma, correct?
Yeah, in the crib, it was, about 5 or 6 of us. It was me, my aunt, my grandma, my dad, and both of my cousins. So we was deep in there.
And what age was it that you left Virginia and came down here?
I was like 12, bro, going into 9th grade.
See, and those are like the real critical years. So people might say this and say, "Oh, you're not from Pittsburgh," but come on, bro. Like, bro dances Pittsburgh Hadford better than all of y'all. So it's just like, how can you really say such a thing?
Facts, bro.
So what's some of the things that you were interested at first down in Virginia, like some activities and things, extracurricular activities, and then what transpired like when you came to Pittsburgh after?
Shit, bro. When I was young, just like every other nigga in the hood, I wanted to play sports. You know what I'm saying? Football specifically. So in Virginia, it was like, it wasn't really a lot of opportunities down there though, because, you know what I mean, I came from like a small town type shit. So it was like motherfuckers already had the squad that they was running with. They were showing favoritism. Yeah.
That happens.
So, you know what I mean? It wasn't really like, especially when you young like that, like I ain't really had nobody having me like, you know, trained at a young age and shit. So, but then when I got to Pittsburgh, that's when I played for the Disciples, you know what I'm saying? And that's what turned me up, bro. Like, I started to take it a little more serious. But after that, bro, I figured out that I always been interested in music, though. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I just always, since
we gonna get to that. But like first you said the Disciples. One thing I'll say about playing for the Hill is like just playing in an environment alone will make you want to like take any sport you're playing serious, just how serious they be, because Hill don't play.
Bro, it was competitive as fuck, bro, to the point where it was like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel like game day, bro, you gotta compete for your spot every practice, bro. It's like you can get benched for the next game or the game after that because you got another motherfucker that's trying to take your spot. You know
and that's the last thing you want to see is, what was it, the two things, the beaker, you ain't want to have a beaker, and you ain't want to be seen on the bench. Those was definitely one of the main two things growing up. All right, so first of all, let's talk about some of the schools you went, because in Virginia, you were dead elementary in Virginia, and then it was right to middle school when you came to Pittsburgh, correct?
No. It was high school when I came to Pittsburgh. I did elementary and middle in Virginia. Okay,
and what were those schools like there? Was there a big difference, or like?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I jumped around a lot. Like, my mom, bro, she moved so much to the point, bro, I don't even remember. Like, people be hitting me on Facebook, like, "Yeah, bro, you remember me from 3rd grade?" I'm like, bro, I went to like 3 different schools in 3rd grade. Hell no.
It's different versus if you grew up with someone, you're going to 3rd grade, you might see them later in 6th or 8th or 9th. Yeah, but if you're not seeing them, no, that memory's definitely going to fade.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's like, I moved around so much, but, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went to elementary school. Middle school, I was pretty stable. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom kept me there from 6 all the way up through 8, like the beginning of 8th grade. And I got into it with some niggas, so I had to move schools. And then after that, my raise was just like, it wasn't even my raise idea to come up here. It was actually my G-Raise's idea. It took the whole summer to convince my mom to I'm her only son, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it took a while, but she eventually approved it, so.
So is it safe to say, like, the place that you moved to in Pittsburgh was a little bit safer than where you were in Virginia? Or is it just, like, the schools?
It's like, bro, they both had they advantages and disadvantages, because they, either way I went to, it was both still the hood.
Because you was still, like, a lot of people, like, might not know, you lived in Oak Hill, but you was in the hood. Like, we was always in we gonna get to, like, a lot of shit, but we was always in the hood. Niggas was never really.
Matter of fact, the hood was, bro, the projects was right around the corner from where I lived at. And that's my dad.
Before they gentrified it all the way up.
Exactly. And I came up in that process where it wasn't all the way gentrified yet. Like, to the point, if you walk through there, you gonna get. I got checked my first time walking through there, safe, and my pops is from up there. Feel me? So, you know what I'm saying, like, it was like I said, though, but they both, like, down Virginia, I feel like it was a little worse just because it's smaller. Like, it'd be motherfuckers down there beefing, but it's so small. It's like you go to the Family Dollar, you damn near gonna see the same nigga that, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of, then there ain't a lot going on down there. Like up here is a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, to do, a little more activities, a lot more opportunities as opposed to down there. So, like I said, they got the advantages and disadvantages, but still the hood, bro. It's like the same
hood
shit.
is always going to be the hood.
Yeah.
All right, so like I don't really want to talk. I have enough memories with you, whereas we don't really have to dive into talking about Obama because I'm kind of sick of talking about Obama. I've had it like the last 3 people in here talk about Obama.
Facts.
So I was thinking like, so we're going. Of course, we're going to dive into it because I think we met. Like I think I might have met you, maybe either like the end of 9th grade or the start of 10th. Is that when we met, around that time?
I'm trying to think. It was early because I bet you around the same time I met Orn. Because I met all y'all through Abe. I knew Abe before I knew anybody because we went to the same summer camp. Because what a lot of people don't know is just because I ain't start living up here till high school, I came up here every summer since I was 3 years old. So I had friends already. Like, I know you know Rax. I know him.
And they said they used to go to the camp with Dion White
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
them.
yeah, all them. Yeah, the twins, all them. Keith and Kenneth and them. Like, we all went to the same camp. That's how I knew Abe. So I think I met you, bro, when it was me and Abe. We was throwing a party at Club Paris. You remember that?
Okay, that was a while ago.
Bro, facts. Motherfuckers probably don't even remember.
We probably
Club
seen
Paris.
each other before that, but we ain't actually officially meet towards
yeah.
then. Because I do know I met, like, I knew everybody, like, separately. Like, the only person I actually met, like, through somebody was probably you through Abe. Because I already knew Abe from soccer. So, yeah, and then I knew everyone way before. So, it kind of connected right then and there. And that, we going... It's kind of
so
hard
much,
to jump.
bro.
I don't want to
It's so
jump to
much.
Paris. We going get into parties and all that.
Yeah.
So first I wanted to dive in. All right, so let's go talk about all your Obama years, and then we'll just kind of jump back in because like a lot of our parties were during high school, but we had a lot after. So yeah, let's just talk about high school for right now for you. Just sum it up and how that was for you going to Obama because everyone has different experiences. And you did play football 1 year, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so yeah, talk about that a little bit.
Actually, it's funny because I was just about to bring that up. So going from the disciples,
I know, bro.
Yeah, facts, bro. Like I got picked up from from when I played for the disciples, bro. One of the coaches for Obama was at the game. That game, I think I had like 2 touchdowns. Like I went crazy. So he like, yeah, bro. Like you might as well, you know what I mean? Come play for high school. At the time, they needed more younger dudes for JV because you know at that time, bro, that's when Duders was playing. Varsity was already stacked, but
They don't really need no more people.
Exactly, but JV was hurting, so I came to play, bro. And just going from the disciples to high school, bro, was a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Like, I was that dude on the disciples, and I came there, bro. I barely got touches. So, but that's not even why I stopped playing. I stopped playing because my dad pulled me off the team because my grades were slipping, bro. And it was an adjustment period for me because moving to Pittsburgh from Virginia, bro, it's 2 completely different vibes, 2 completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like I went from my mom taking me to school every day to having to catch the bus every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm way more independent up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like then I was getting distracted. A lot of females was on me because I was from the South, still had my little accent and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It was just like I was playing sports. I was one of the only motherfuckers in my school at 9th grade that had the balls to play football. Everybody, they gonna hate me for this, but they is shook, bro. They is shook. So, but yeah, bro. Like,
well, that year was like what 1 year after Shinley, so it still was a bunch of big ass niggas.
Bro?
It was
like that's when we had Rim for quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He was a dog. Not actually before Rim. I forget dude's name. Akil. That's who it was. Akil. Yeah, crazy. Then we, like I said, we had Duders, Clay, all them niggas. That
was more later though, after when they start rising up. But I already knew that you had went. I wasn't aware about the disciples, but I do know that you had played at least 1 year, and I wasn't really sure what had happened there. But now we know the story behind that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, middle school. You said middle school was it down in Virginia?
Yeah, I didn't go to middle school up here. Obama was cool though. It was like I met a lot of.
You can talk about some more years there because I know there's more experiences you've had there.
Yeah, bro. Like I learned a lot there. You know what I'm saying? Like not even on some school shit, but just on some like who to surround yourself with. And it was just like the environment was dope, bro, because it was like the group of people that was there. Like I feel like most of the people that went to Obama turned out to be
something.
Exactly, bro. It wasn't like I can't look down my list and be like, oh, he in jail or he did. Like it's a picture of us on the disciples, bro, and that's the type of picture it was where it's like everybody except for probably like 5 motherfuckers was like dead or in jail. But Obama, it was a different, like everybody kind of was already on the path, you know what I mean? We was figuring each other out. So I just feel like the vibe at that school was cool, bro. Like and a lot of people that I was cool with in high school, I still talk to, whether it's like once a month, once every couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? But I still, keep in touch.
Well, I don't really stress the like talking to people from the past thing, because it's like, bro, at this time in our life, bro, once you realize you gotta pay bills and do all extra shit, there ain't really much time. Like you can make time, but like if you're trying to be successful, it's literally that little bit of time you would have to party and do all the extra. Exactly. I gotta put it in my craft, so it's like I really don't have time for anything. For real. Every now and then I'll try to go out, but it's just like, bro, like no shade, but I go to the South Side and it's like, bro, I've been seeing y'all for this last like 80 years. And the one good thing that y'all used to do is dance. Y'all don't even do no more. So I'm not really even pushing the going out thing. But it is fun to do sometimes. Better if you're going out of town. Yeah. All right, so we had a group called the A1s. I originally was already A1 Nugget. I'm not sure how it came about, but then it kind of bubbled out of nowhere, and then we just end up having a group that was somewhat buzzing. We wasn't like the biggest group, but like niggas knew we came around. Yeah, so like, how do you think that actually came about?
Actually, you know what I mean? I forget. Like I said, it was either between you or Jimmer and the Trapanese that put me on it, but you know what I mean? Like I remember, bro, even prior to us even coming up with the name, we used to just always be together. Like I said, we go to parties, we be in my basement practicing dance moves and shit.
Playing Madden and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think it got to the point where, first of all, we was at every party. No matter, like, back in the day. I'm talking about, like, when I...
But that's what I was trying to say, because, like, there's phases where we were still in high school partying OD in the summer, and sometimes going to the zoo during the weekends, but... I'm gonna get to the year where it got bad with the party, but go ahead.
Yeah. But no, bro, it's just like I said, we begin to have a consistent group. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's when it was like every day, damn near after school. That's who I was with. It was you know, or you know the group. So you know what I'm saying. Then, like I said, motherfuckers came up with a name. It stuck. And then motherfuckers started doing handshakes and shit. And then the bond over the years, bro, just got.
When I look back on like our crew, it's just like, bro. Like, you usually one crew would be like all hood niggas, then one like, bro, you can't bro, there was so many different. We got a nigga from Virginia / the Hill. We got another nigga who's white half black. We got two niggas that's white / black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was just like real. We got a dumb smart nigga who is extremely smart, but one of the dumbest niggas low key still. Then we got Abe, who's a D1 athlete. It's just a mix, a bunch of people,
bro. Different vibes. You can't put us in a box, feel me?
At all.
And it was that. I feel like that's why a lot of people gravitated to us, because you know what I mean. It was so many different personalities. You know what I mean.
And niggas was being themselves.
Exactly, but I ain't never had to front from nobody. And we gonna get to that part, the whole music part. But you know what I'm saying. But this is a way to like dab into that. I feel like just because I was myself and I ain't had to portray nothing. When I first started making music, a lot of people didn't, like, come on, bro, you ain't even like that. Like, bro, how you know what I'm getting into? But I never showed that side, you know what I'm saying? So, but we're going to
definitely tap. There's just so much in between. We going to, trust me, we're going to deep dive into the music. I got a shit ton of questions for that. All right, so then I remember, what was it? Yes, it was around the corner. We had I don't know if you remember this, basketball tournament at the Kingsley. And, like, we should have won. Like, but I don't know if you remember, but X fouled me at the end of the game. I called foul. The ref looked at me, ain't say nothing. And, like, bro, everybody agreed. The other team was like, nah, bro, you fouled him. And the ref was like, nah, you don't get to call the calls. You don't get to make the call. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, he just pushed me into the mat for the game-winning shot.
We came in second, didn't we?
Yes, we literally lost the game because I didn't get a foul. Yeah. And I was so disappointed. And that was when Man was still alive. It was it Man, Will, and X, I think.
Yeah. And then it was me, you, and who else?
It was Arn.
Arn. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We was beating on niggas, bro.
Killing.
We was beating.
We made it to the finals, bro. We made it to the finals. X did that lame shit. He know it was lame.
And I'm not even going to cap, bro. It's not even that we was that good, bro. It's just like, bro, we
well
hoop
together
all the fucking time, bro.
We know our strengths, we know our weaknesses. You know what I mean? So we know who gonna do what. So get the ball to Nugget, he's shooting. 9 times out of 10, he gonna hit that bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Give it to me, I'm taking niggas to the lane. Feel me?
Exactly.
Like, Orange the speedster, he's gonna get every bound. Feel me? So.
And that's why it's like, I don't think they expected us to be able to win, but we
facts, bro, because we wasn't even for real hoopers. We just niggas that hoop. You know what I'm saying? We was beating actual athletes. Like X is an athlete.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like a couple other teams that we played, motherfuckers.
And this wasn't even when I think I was still a little bit shorter too.
Yeah. So we all was. That was back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was just a slight memory. But all right, then we got tons more because we used to have so many times of just like chilling up Jay Lynn's, playing the game. So talk about that a little bit,
bro. I swear to God, bro, it's to the point where I look at Jalen's mom, like my mom, like she's like another mom, bro. It's like anything that I had something on my chest, or I gotta like, you know what I'm saying, rap to her real quick. She was always like, you know what I mean, lending the will.
Bro, she gave us a pass with way too much.
Bro,
shit.
I'm telling you, bro, and that's the like most non-judgmental woman, bro. Like you could damn near catch a body in front of her. What did he do to you?
Exactly. Let's not endorse that, but yeah, I get what you said.
You know what I mean, bro? Just as an example, but bro, that vibe was cool, bro, because we was always over there, and Jalen was just down to do whatever, bro. I remember he used to always try to get Jalen to get the ride. He's like, bro, you gotta ask her, bro. Motherfucker go downstairs like, hey, Miss Jerlyn, Jay said,
and then it used to be like in the summer, she used to work till like 11. So, bro, we'd have the car all going night, everywhere, bro.
We was pulling up in that thing. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, facts at a young age.
At a young age. Yeah, I mean, how many motherfuckers you know in high school still hopping out?
And then it was like, what, 7 people could fit in the whip almost? So it was just ridiculous.
Bro.
Like,
we used to be deep.
Definitely deep.
We used to be deep.
We used to go hoop everywhere and everything.
Facts.
Okay, so I remember, growing up, you might have had a little bit of an angerment problem. Because when you were cool. But if you just got the slightest bit mad, you would blow up.
I wouldn't say I had an anger problem, but I just feel like that's me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stand 10 toes down.
Yeah, bro. Like, it takes me a while to get me to that point. But once I'm there, it's like, it ain't really much you can say. And there's been a couple incidents like that where people didn't even see that side until, because like I said, bro, it takes a while for me to, then the older I got, the longer it took, you know what I mean? Like, we was young then, so I don't even know what happened, you know what I mean? I'm young, but like I said, but once I get to that point, though, it's like, then I don't let nobody play with me, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, if I feel like if you got me to that point already, you had to do something to draw, so it's like, nah, I'm finna draw, you know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, nah, bro, I'm a cool-ass nigga, I don't really be trying to start nothing, but don't play with me, though, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so we used to hoop a lot. Some of the places that we used to hoop at, definitely, I would say during our high school years, it was more Hollis, maybe Cliff, a little bit of OZ, everywhere really. But later in life, we started to aim more toward like Oakland, where Trent used to live.
Yeah, exactly.
We used to hoop down there a lot. Yeah. Terrible rim. So what do you think about that phase? Do you think we were hooping too much? Do you think, like, what do you think it was that made us always going to hoop, like every day before a party or before anything, like going to hoop?
I mean, I just feel like that's a part of Pittsburgh in general. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people who grew up, you know what I mean, hooping. Like, it's a hooping city for real. Like, even to this day, I be getting tags all the time with people inviting me to invite-only gyms and shit. So, but even as a youngin', bro, that's just all there was to do, bro. Like, during the day, you hoop. You ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go to the party. You're going to hoop. And then I always liked basketball, bro. So, it was like, once I got around a whole bunch of other people who liked the same shit I did, we just, you know what I mean, always did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there wasn't no loss into hooping for real. You always just have fun, except for being sweaty after. That was probably about it. You used to have hella snacks at your house. So, like, what was it used to be hot that niggas would be coming over, but you gotta understand, bro. It's like Sam's Club. Niggas ain't used to see that amount of snacks.
Hey, bro,
like,
hold up before you even go into the snacks. Actually, this is on top of his snacks. I don't know if you remember this, bro, but I know in high school I was in punishment all the time.
Always.
All the time,
my fucking God. Bro, I used to be like, bro, I'm on punishment. I can't have company. I can't come out. But like, the fuck is this nigga doing?
Bro, I stayed on punishment, bro. I just was you know what I mean? I had a phase. But anyway, yeah, bro, so I was on punishment, and you called me while I'm in the crib, and you like, bro, let me get some snacks. I'm like, bro, I can't have people over. I'm on punishment. This motherfucker gonna be like, well, throw him out the window.
That sound like me. I was an asshole back then. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, this motherfucker be crying, bro.
I probably was walking up the hill. Probably
You was walking down the hill. You was on
okay.
your way. You was coming from like the hospital way. You was on your way towards the hill type shit.
Yeah, see, no, bro. Look, bro. At the time, bro, I didn't think it was a problem, bro. You wasn't eating all that shit. Every time we came there, it was like it was overpowered.
That's how my G-Rays is, though, bro. She rather have too much than not enough, so she just used to buy shit. And I think that's where she used to get a lot of that shit from Sam's Club. She just buying in bulk, you know what I'm saying? Because you figure, bro, I just told you, I grew up with 7 people in the crib, so.
So it probably just became like a habit over time just to do that.
Facts.
Okay, so we had a lot of Four Loko nights, but I'm just so we can get to the music and shit. I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, like I think this was 2016 was the party years where we was like it was Penn State. We went up Penn State. Yeah. I don't know if you remember that story. Year. Gucci flip flops. Abe, where's my Gucci flip flops? Come on, bro.
I know you remember. I'm not getting in the truck.
I'm not getting in the truck. So the story behind those. All right. So you could tell the shoe. The trunk story. I'm gonna tell the Gucci flip flop story. So all right. So we're chilling up Penn State, bro. At the time you're at IUP, and I think you had came up from I think we went to go. No, I didn't go get you. We drove back with you. But you had came. I don't know how you got up there, but you was up Penn State with me and Abe and Arm. Okay. Who actually put his Gucci flip flops on? Was it Arm?
I think it was Arm because Arm was always doing shit that pissed that nigga
off. Yeah, he just came in spaz. Where's my Gucci flip flops? I know you see my Gucci flip flops. Like, bro, chill out, bro. What you geeking for?
Facts, bro. He was going crazy.
No, facts. All right, you can tell I remember the car story. Yeah. I know. Go ahead, you can get out.
All right, bro. So same dude that was bitching about the flip flops. You know what I'm saying? We in the ride. Well, it was Carlton's ride. He had this little Hyundai Elantra, I think. You know what I'm saying, bro? Mind you, it's 5-6 niggas in this. That's a compact car, bro. 5-6 niggas in this compact car. This nigga Brian got so drunk, he had to go to the hospital the next day. Like, they had to, I don't know what they did. I don't know how he ended up in the hospital. All I know is we had to go pick him up from the hospital. We get there, bro, like I told you, 5-6 people in the car, so it ain't no room. The only other space there is the trunk. That's the only other space. So Abe broke the news to him since he's the last one to get in the car. He got to get in the truck. Which in my mind I was thinking, this is fucked. This nigga just got out the hospital. I'm about to put him in the truck.
That nigga was he was not bro. Once that nigga had his mind up, bro, he was not.
He did not get in the truck. He did. Me and Orient don't get in the truck. We was all right, bro. You got it. He got
because he was, bro. That nigga Brent, and then y'all have been hearing about that the whole fucking day. On top of that,
oh my god.
Okay, so I think we also went to IU Patties together. That's when you were going up there, and that was like, that was an experience. You seen everybody and their mom up there. Facts, we bounced from house to house, and it's crazy because when I'm talking about like Penn State and IU Patty, just to like get all these parties out of here, these weren't even some of the best parties, bro. And then I gotta tell this story. Because this is when me and Darius was like at our peak. Like, bro, we pull up and you know the Irish Center. I got the Bombay Glide. I got a big ass white jacket. You was giving me. He was giving me shit about the jacket before we even got there. Then we got. I think what we was drinking on. How do we even get there?
Hey, bro, look, that's what I was about to say. Now, Dad, you know what I mean, it's years later. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna admit to it now. I stole my dad's ride that night. That's how we got there.
That's how we got there.
I stole my dad's car. And you know what's funny, bro?
You did it, cause bro.
Hey, bro, and it's funny because he asked me, because look, I made sure I dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's except for one thing.
You parked it right in the same spot and everything. Spot,
put the gas where it was, but I was a professional car stealer.
And this was just me and you. I don't even know how this happened, bro.
I think, because, you know what I'm saying? I kept seeing other people do it, so I'm like, bro, I'm going to take the car tonight. Because we heard about the party.
That's why this nigga used to be on punishment. But go ahead. Fuck is you talking about? But go ahead.
I'm like, bro, I'm going to take the car tonight. We can't miss this Irish to the party, bro. I mean, we in
crazy.
there.
Everybody in their mom.
We in there, bro. We in there. We got to get there. And this was before Uber. You couldn't, that shit didn't exist.
Yeah, we all this oh God. Because niggas would have Ubered right there.
What? Right
we
there.
was all working. Money wasn't really a problem at the time. We wasn't paying bills.
Yeah, but I took his car, parked it back, and he damn near caught me because I connected my phone to the Bluetooth. So when he gets in the car, his shit automatically connects. But since I was the last one to connect to it didn't already. But he ain't had no proof, and the car was parked exactly. So he probably just thought that it was fucking up or something. Then when I got caught, stealing my aunt's car. Then he brought it up the one day. He was like, yeah, I remember the one day I got in the car and my Bluetooth ain't connect. You probably took my car, didn't you? I'm like, no, I ain't. But I'm in it now.
Deny.
I got low. You know what I'm saying?
No, but all right. So crazy night out, bro. That's I love it when I'm talking to people and they re-jog my memory because I don't even remember. But then you said that and I was like, that is all right. You still. Did we pick up? We was about to pick up some people, but we didn't pick them up. We was about to pick up some girls, but we didn't pick them up.
I think we did.
Did we pick them up?
I can't remember.
No, we might have picked them up and then dropped them off.
I think I know who it was, too. I think we picked them up.
I don't want to say go do that. Either. But we gonna tell. All right, back. So anyways, I don't know what we're drinking on. I don't know what's going on. We walk into this party. No, bro, I swear to God, me and Darius both in our bag. Like, bro, I got this big-ass doctor, like, looking. And like I said, niggas was ripping on me till they seen the moves. I could finesse with it.
Yeah, facts.
Me and you walking. And tell me if I'm lying. Nobody's dancing.
Bro, nobody. Everybody's standing around. Hey, you know what else? I think Chavo performed that night. Remember? I don't know if you remember, but I think everybody was just waiting for him.
We got there late because I think you had to I think, like I said, we might have picked some people up
dropped them back off.
And then, so that's
I think they made us mad or something. They wanted to come to the party with us. I'm like, man, fuck
yeah. Because I think we ended up going far. That's why we was late. Anyways, we get to the party. Nobody's dancing. It's dead in there. But there's every bad girl in Pittsburgh was there, bro. And, like, I'm drunk. Darius is drunk. So normally bitches that would be like, damn, she bad as fuck. Like, when I ain't going to press her. Bro, I'm on everything, bro. If I could tell y'all some of the names of Johns I was on, like, at this party, it would be ridiculous. But anyways, me and him walk in. We see Jordan posted up on the wall with some, I don't want to call it like a lame, but somebody that was not going to be dancing, not doing no shit. He sees me lit. He sees Darius. We like, why ain't people dancing? People start speaking to us. We go to the side where all the popping people is. Start killing shit, bro. I'm talking like,
bro,
Darius taps me in. We spin around, hit some of these other dips, move it around. Bro, we're killing shit this whole time to the point where next thing you know, everybody in that Irish Center's dancing. Bro, talk about that, bro. Give
that's the definition of sparking the party, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like so many people be.
You used to love to do that.
Bro, what? Cause I didn't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna say? At the end of the day, I didn't come here to be the toughest nigga in the room, bro. Like, all these bitches in here, bro, and you standing on the wall holding your nuts. Like, come on, bro.
That nigga Darius is lying. He walk up to you. All these bitches in here.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, all these bitches in here, these niggas is just standing. That's not me.
All you see is him drinking on something. Oh, God.
Bro, because I always been a ladies' man, bro. Like, I always, like, I feel like every straight nigga love women, but I just, you know what I'm saying? Girls, you know what I mean, bro? So, like, when I go to the party, I don't care. I'm going to dance, but that's what I'm here for. I ain't come here to. You know what I'm saying, bro? Especially that night.
There's a lot of smarties you swerved, though. Definitely.
Bro, facts, bro. And then to the point where it's like once people see it, it's cool and nobody's judging you, then everybody not willing to take that chance, though. I ain't give a fuck. Shit, what you gonna say? I know I could dance, so what you gonna say?
Bro, we used to be killing shit, bro. And then, like, we'd be, like I said, we could be at Jalen's house. We could be at your house. Niggas is practicing. Niggas is throwing moves off each other. Bro, if one of the bros don't know how to dance, we go and get you right.
Bro, we taught Oren how to dance. Let's keep it 100.
We taught Jalen. Well, Jalen he was just unteachable, though, bro. He just ended up finessing his own ways and things. Bro, this man just...
he was just weird with it, you know what I'm saying? But it worked for him, you know what I'm saying? It worked for him.
Oh my God. All right, so we're about to get into the music. So just a couple more things. We a lot, like I said, we used to do a lot of Mad and then 2K. So that's another thing I wanted to talk about. It gets real competitive.
Real competitive.
But normally between me and you, we get competitive, we'll play again, then we'll be like evened out, then we'll be cool off of it.
Yeah,
but playing with this nigga Abe is God, bro. I have so many videos.
Bro, it's ridiculous to the point you don't want to lose because you know how he finna talk after he wins.
I'm quiet,
bro. He don't be quiet, yeah, bro. Silent. Then, bro, once he learned how to use Harden, it was over.
Oh my God,
that's all he uses, bro.
He be like, Harden is crazy,
bro. But he'll really drop 50 with that man.
And then you be like, bro, stop shooting. He does this in real life, bro. We get it. I am not playing him in FIFA. I have videos of him spazzing on top of FIFA. So bro.
Bro,
it gets real competitive. We've been playing for years. I'm talking probably since Madden 15. We've been playing a lot, and definitely 2K for the longest. Definitely for the longest.
Since like 2K12, I feel like that's when I hopped on the 2K train for me.
Early.
You know what I'm saying? Then motherfuckers know the basement got real at my crib. Like I remember the one day, bro. You know what I'm saying? All my niggas gonna remember. You know what I mean? Rax, Tro, bro. Basement full, bro. It's like all of us like on that side and. Bro, I ran through all them niggas. I ain't lose one time. There's like 5 niggas down there, bro.
In 2K?
Yeah, ran through
Which
all
one?
of them. That was like 2K12, I think.
2K12.
Whatever year Bron and Wade was on.
Yeah. I bet
12?
you was whooping that. Start Ray Allen at the point.
Oh, come on. Facts. What niggas talking about?
Facts, bro. No, that team definitely used to be nice.
Yeah, shady.
All right, we're going to get into the rapping a little bit. Okay, so first let's start about when did you first start rapping?
Bro, like, First start rapping, I have to say it was middle school, bro. And I started by just like I was like a music jukebox, as my little cousin used to say. Every song that came out, I had to know it. I had to learn it, rap it. Then sometimes, like when I was in the process of learning the song,
and this was the Wayne era, so
yeah, this was like Wayne, Drake, early, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I was in the process of learning the song, sometimes I would forget. I would just throw my own shit in there. So that's where it started. You know what I'm saying? Just me filling in other people's songs. And it went from that to me rapping on other people's beats. And it went from that to just
so nobody really inspired you. It just kind of came about, kind of.
As far as like nobody regular inspired me. I feel like people in the music game today that inspired me definitely is Wayne, Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like that between that duo, bro, around that time, it's just the wordplay was Wayne was still, I wouldn't say still now just because I listened to a lot of other music, but at that time, bro, Wayne was like the hardest nigga to me. Like me and my dad used to go back and forth about who was better between Wayne and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Just because,
bro, it's definitely Wayne.
Yeah, bro, facts. We know that, but you know them old motherfuckers, they have a hard time adjusting when the young niggas taking over. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. So it started in middle school, and then you know, what I mean, over the years, I just started to get more passionate about it.
All right. So what was your first rap name, or was it always OG?
Nah,
I love asking people this because you always hear some wild shit.
Bro, my first rap name was Titty, bro. It was Young Flex. I don't know if they remember.
I forgot about
that. It was Young Flex,
Facts,
bro.
it was Young Flex. I'm glad you changed that because OG got a way better ring to
Titty.
it.
And it's crazy, bro, because while we on the topic of names, I'm gonna tell you how I got OG. I didn't even give it to I gave it to myself, but on some funny shit, then it ended up sticking. So, like I told you, people always wonder, like, why you name Ogtoine? Your name Darius. I'm like, all right, well, my dad's name is Antoine, and everybody know him up the hood, like everybody. So you used to call me Lil Twan. Like that's how. Actually, when I told you that day, I got checked. Once they asked me who my folks was, and I told them my dad and who he was, it was, oh, you Lil Twan? Oh, then it was sweet after that. But yeah, bro. So he was Lil Twan. So one day, one of the OG niggas who was cool with my dad seen me walking up the hood one day. And he like, what's up, Lil Twan? And I don't know what made me say it, bro. I was just on some funny shit. But I was just like, man, I ain't Lil Twan. He Lil Twan. I'm OG Twan. And then he started busting out laughing, bro, like dying. Ever since that day, he see me, yo, OG Twan, what's up? On some funny shit. And I'm like, yo, that's kind of tough for a name.
Because it's safe to say, like, even just like that's how you know. Because when you have the Young Flex name, it seemed like you were an okay rapper. Then this OG name comes, and then it's just like everything changes.
Yeah,
like that's a different push.
I feel like Young Flex is when I was figuring it out. Like I went to this little music program called Arch Greenhouse. I don't know if you ever went, but that was like back in the day. My man Hassan, he showed me it. Then it was like a little music group at CMU. You used to go to the studio every Friday. You'd be coming up with beats and shit. You couldn't cuss because it was like school related. But anyway, that's what like really got me comfortable with going to the studio. So Young Flex, I was figuring it out. By the time I became OG Twan, I ain't gonna say I figured it out, but as far as my sound, I pretty much had that. So then it was just like, you know what I mean? Just getting better after that. You know what I mean?
What song you think gained you the most attention?
At this point, I feel like it's the feature I did with Reeseyoungn, and you know I say that all the time. I mean, actually before that, I think I did a Walking Bone remix. That was the most. That thing did like 700 on SoundCloud.
What was the one song with Sonny that I used to always sing?
I can't even remember the name of it.
That had a good amount of plays on SoundCloud.
Yeah. That was decent too. It's lit.
It's lit. Okay,
yeah. And then I did that Walking Bone remix. That went crazy. Rax put a bunch of people on it to the point, bro. These motherfuckers is singing it word for word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then that was the first joint I got a little traction.
That was the start of like where it's like we like, oh, Darius raps. No, Darius really rap.
Yeah,
because it started to transpire into something that could really be real. So
Mm-hmm.
keep going.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. That was the joint that motherfuckers really start. I feel like people who heard it appreciated the talent.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, like I said, it kind of died down for a little bit. Then Reese is what brought that. Like
I remember you saying that you was about to get a Reese verse and you was really pushing for it. I remember you. I think I remember was with you when you was getting the money together too. If I'm not
bro.
mistaken.
Actually, it's funny, bro, because and not to throw no shade on the local artists. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I understand it's a hustle. But what a lot of these local artists have to understand, bro, is you have to charge feature price. I'm talking about according to what you can bring to the other artists shopping. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was shopping for a minute because I knew I was gonna get a feature. I ain't gonna say no names. I don't want to start nothing, but. You know what I'm saying? I was hitting certain people up and they giving me prices that's like once I found out Reese wanted what he wanted, I'm just like, bro, why would I pay you this when he's way more turned than you and he wants just as much as you or a little bit less? So that's what made me. But then I always was a fan of Reeseyoungn. Like as soon as I came to the city, the first song I heard from him was that MMR. And ever since then, I was a fan, bro.
My phone had jumped like a bubble, but
I'm lying. That wasn't the first joint. It was the IRS joint. Remember that? Back in the G.
Give me a.
How'd it go? He was like, get you bubbled up, gloom, like a fire truck.
When he's in the T?
Yeah, bro, that was back in the day.
At least you fucked it up again, bro.
Yeah,
not that one. At least you hold on, now fuck it up. Hold on, now fuck it up. What, bro? He had, bro, there's so many songs.
They came on like that, I or S. Motherfuckers gonna know. Like,
Look, I gotta read y'all. I guess it's been a minute since I actually tapped
that was
into
the first song I heard.
Okay.
Then, after that, like shortly, like he dropped that MMR, bro, and then that's when I thought Reese was gonna blow way before he did. I mean,
he had like ample times in his career. Where
oh my God, bro! Like when I heard that, I'm like, bro, this nigga is wild. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I mean? I gotta eventually. Like I didn't know when it was gonna happen, but I knew that was something that I was gonna get done, and it got done. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for, being he was a real nigga with that whole experience too. Like,
so it's safe to say you're saying, if anything, Walking Bomb kind of took you there, but then the Reese feature was just like, wow. Right.
People was like, bro, how he actually I skipped one. My fault. I did a feature with Bally Beez. You know what I'm saying?
But that was after.
No, that was before. That was before the Reeseyoungn. That was the first. Because then I had a lot of people asking questions.
That's crazy,
bro. I had a lot of people asking questions, like, because like I said, people didn't believe, like, oh, he don't be out here. But then I do a song with Bally Beez, who was associated with WAP at the time, and you know how hot WAP was at the time. So then they like, bro, how he get that feature? How he be with them? Like, I didn't even know. Bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, like I said, a lot of people who didn't know or used to say that I wasn't about what I was talking about was people who I went to school with. Because that's a different side of me. I'm not about to be no hood nigga at school.
Especially at Obama.
Feel me, bro?
These white boys will snitch.
And I'm not dumb, bro. It's like even today, I be seeing how so many people be bringing indictments on themselves, bro. It's just like, bro, at the end of the day, if you out here really active and doing shit, bro, then you shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the Troy Ave, bro? He was on the Breakfast Club, and he said when he used to sell dope in Harlem, he used to wear a book bag, get on the train, look like he was finna go hoot. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like no drug dealer. He's not pulling up on the block in the S550. You don't got no job. How you try that? You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's just like that's where it really. And then my dad, bro,
if Troy Ave was low, and look how that ended for him now.
So I'm saying, so you know what I mean. But yeah, bro. So like I had two different sides, but the niggas who was really with me knew, like, oh yeah, bro, this nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
All right, so let's talk about your first biggest performance, because you had a couple performances. If I'm not mistaken, you went on a tour a little.
Yeah, it was a little tour. But before that,
no, I'm saying, like, how long ago was that? Like,
this was
6, 5, 4.
Oh, 3-4 years ago.
3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
okay. And did you ever perform at the Rex Theater?
No, actually, no, I didn't perform that night. I was supposed to. Raya threw an event at the Rex Theater the one time, and I don't think I performed there. I was her hype man. I helped her do a song.
Okay,
but I didn't perform my own shit.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so talk about that tour and like what was the experience of that like?
Yeah, it was called Coast to Coast. I found it through Instagram. They did an ad, and at first I was skeptical because you got a lot of scammers. That's specifically
this is earlier, so it's not as much.
Bro,
scamming.
But it was specifically geared towards artists. Like, oh yeah, just send us this much, you would guarantee a spot, and then you never hear from them again. So. But I did my research, and people were saying, no, it's actually a legit tour case. So it was a short showcase, and it was set up like a competition. So you had a couple different performances. So you'll perform at one competition. If you came in first in that, then they send you to Miami. That's where the big competition was. It was 3 rounds. You get past the first round, then like the semifinals, and after that, long story short, you win $50,000, a record deal, couple free
How far
beats.
did you go?
I made it to Miami. I went to Philly. That's where I did the first show at. Blew it out the water.
So when you went to Miami, that was like a vacation / that's what you were down there for?
No,
that was the first time?
we was down there strictly on business, bro. Like we went down there with $1 in a dream, bro. Ray went with me. Like Ray, you just interviewed him. Yeah, he went with me. Then his cousin went with me. Vic went with me. And it was like, bro, I wanted to bring the guys with me, but it happened at a time where people's pockets was hurting, even mine. But I'm like, bro, I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, how many opportunities? If I get this done, bro, I'm coming back with a bag. So who's not going to – I actually lost my job because of that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, I was just – at that time, we went down there with – I probably had $200 to my name, bro, and we made it work. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't win, and I know why I didn't win, and I'm pissed at myself because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like on Madden, bro, when you got to, like, you make a play, but you got to get the first touchdown for the second one to even count. So it was like that. So I saved my craziest song, bro. Like I saved it for the next round, not thinking that I got to get through this round for that one to even count. So learning experience, but it was definitely a dope experience, though. Definitely a dope. I performed. That was
it was a contest / tour.
Yeah.
So regardless, just the experience was going to be good.
Yeah, I mean,
so
bro,
it was a win-win.
Just from that, bro, I had a meeting with what was he? A&R from Atlantic out in Ohio. I did a couple more shows. I had a show in New York that I couldn't make it to. I had a show here. Then that's when I went to Miami and did that show. So I feel like it's a great base for a lot of new artists to get their feet wet and how the industry works and putting you in the mindset, I got to be here to do this, I got to be here to do that. Because, mind you, bro, you still got your regular life going on in between. So
exactly,
you got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're making it to these dates. And the only reason I didn't make it to New York is because they hold me on the rental, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but other than that, like, yeah, that was the best. Like, that was like the first time I really performed in front of a big group of people. Like in Miami, it was probably like 300 people there. So it was a nice little vibe.
All right, so another question that I guess everyone was going to ask, and you kind of like touched upon it just a little bit. How did you actually go about getting the Reese feature?
All right, so
because I know a couple people that have a Reese feature, but it's not as many as you would normally think would have.
Facts.
He's more of like, I'm gonna just do it myself type music.
It actually happened so organically, bro, so organically.
And you have a video too on top of that.
Yeah.
So
that's why I'm saying this. He's, regardless of how a motherfucker feel about him, he a real nigga because he didn't have to do as much as he did, bro. Like, nigga came to my crib, all that. But anyway, bro, so we in the studio, we recording WYA OG. Raya, believe it or not, actually gave me the hook for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gave me the WYA OG, and I just filled everything else in because, you know what I mean? I was
at the time she was managing you?
Yeah. So I'm in the studio. It's me, Be With The Heat. You remember Jameer that used to be with Trent?
Nappy.
Yeah, Nappy. Yeah, he was there. He was the cameraman for that. And Raya, we was all in the studio, and then I'm just like, damn, bro, this shit'll sound hard if Reese was on it. And then Be With The Heat actually recorded Reese a couple times. He had a relationship there. So he was like, you want me to reach out to him? See, I'm like,
hurt. Yeah.
So I'm just like, well, see how much he want. You know what I'm saying? So I probably could say the price now just because it's not that no more for sure. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really matter now. So I paid $600 for it. He said he wanted $600.
And that's slight.
And that's what, and that was what the video.
We was on you about like, damn, that might have been too much, but
well,
like
a lot of people thought it was too much.
But see me, bro.
But see, look, and I don't want to sound like I'm like a super fan or a dick chasing ass nigga, but I already knew Reese was out of here, bro. Already knew. Like, from the time I heard MMR, bro, you could just tell how he was maneuvering. You could tell how he carried himself in these videos. Like, he was a brand, bro. And I seen that, like, to the point, if I had a bag to sign him, bro, I would have. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. At the time, when you told me $600, I thought that was kind of absurd. But now thinking about it, it's like, all right, if he's gonna be able to take it far and rap, or every time you search Reeseyoungn, somehow somebody's gonna see that song. Because the main people, when they're looking at for music, they're gonna look at the solo songs. Yes, the solo songs are good, but they're also gonna look at what is his features like.
Exactly, bro. And at that time, it gave me a lot of shine, bro. Like, a lot of people start tuning in after that. So, you know what I mean? I feel like it was a good investment. And on top of that, you know what I mean, he did the feature and the video. I didn't pay him no extra
for the video.
You know what I'm saying? It was
so
just,
9 times out of 10, it kind of evens out.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
If you think about it, I break it down. I did 300 for the verse, 300 for the video. So that's not bad for Reese at that time, because this was like, obviously it was before where he's at now, but he still was like selling out shows.
This was still big because he was still he had Tropical and no. He was still huge.
He was in the M's already on YouTube, so it made sense. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, and then after that, well, you said this one came first. How did the Bally feature come about? You tapped into a little bit, but like there has to be like a story about it because that nigga's funny as hell.
Hey, matter of fact, bro, and I hope he see this, bro. No disrespect, no harm, but I heard that he was fabricating the story about the price of what I paid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't remember exactly, but it was nowhere near what he was trying to say. Because he did try to tax me, bro. He tried to give me the story about, because he signed to a label, he need this, and that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not paying that. You know what I'm saying?
Should just go through the label.
Yeah, exactly. So we ended up working out a price. He did it. That just came about because, bro, what's his name? Trent made the beat for that song. He made the beat. And he was telling me who I should get on the feature. Because this was, like I said, this was before Reese. So actually it was strategic for me, bro. I wanted to do one with Bally first, then see if I can get one with WAP. Because like I said, he was the bigger artist at the time. But yeah, bro. So like I said, we did it. We ended up doing the video. It was just me reaching out to him. I just hit him up. He knew who I was. I knew who he was. So it wasn't no like barrier there. Like it was actually not, I don't want to say harder to get the Reese feature, but I didn't have no relationship there. So I had to go through, be with the heat to get that. But as far as Bally goes, like we from the same hood. So
it just goes to shows that like no matter what type of people you're around, no matter what type of situations, none of that, there's always going to be able to be a connection made. That's why you want to tap into everybody you
bro.
possibly
And never burn
can.
no bridges, bro, because there's been a lot of times where I kind of like shitted on somebody just because they wasn't where they should have been yet, and then later on in life they ended up being in the position where I could have benefited from. So not to say that's why you keep all relationships open, but at the same time, it's in your best interest to not burn some of the bridges, bro, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know where people
especially with these Pittsburgh artists, because you never know who's going to make it out of Pittsburgh. Fed's gone, and a lot of people couldn't have predicted that at all. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would have thought it would have been stunning before Fed.
That's what everybody's saying.
But, you know,
you know how that go. All right, so you told us about that. So who do you actually listen to, like, because it's safe to say, like, during, like, there's phases where it's changed. Now I just listen to R&B. I believe when we were all around each other, it was more like what Lil Wayne, Chief Keef, and then all the of course Pittsburgh rappers, Trilogy, WAP, True Love Gang, fucking P.O.P., all of that. So, but like, so I was just listing off. Those are all the people we talked about before. You can list off people that you were listening to before, but I was more or less, who are you listening to now?
Shit, bro. Now, like on my playlist, bro, I listen to a lot of Nav recently. A Boogie is my nigga, bro. I don't know why, but his vibe is just
still unmatched.
So yeah, bro, I fuck with Boogie a lot. I really try to listen to a lot of the up and coming artists, like a lot of the underground niggas. That's on the up and come up like that. What's his name from Chicago? That PFG, that dude who got that new joint up. Yeah. I've been checking his shit out. Who else? I mean, bro, I pretty much got a consistent. Like I said, I can't think off top, but like I said, I listen to a lot of A Boogie, a lot of Nav, some Thug. I mean, I feel like the same shit everybody else listen to. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's hot. I'm gonna fuck with it.
All right. Do you got a top 5 Pittsburgh artists outside of yourself?
Pittsburgh artists, top 5. Yeah. Let's see if I can get 5 out of that. Ain't in no order though, but this is my opinion. I feel like Reese is definitely up there. Mm-hmm. I feel like Hardo's up there.
Alive.
Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like Hardo's definitely up there. Definitely, what's his name, bro? Deasley for sure. Who else? Dang, bro, because there's so many artists, bro. It's like, dang, bro, I can't even remember dude's name. But I was just listening to him not too long ago. Damn.
Is he like an upcoming rapper? Like
Big homie, Big homie Juggy, Big homie Juggy. You ain't heard of him?
That sounds familiar. I gotta tap in.
Okay. He got some shit. And Guapo, bro. feel like Guapo's up there. Guapo winning. He's heat, bro. You got to tune in. So,
so who's the artist that you would like to work with?
Really,
like
bro.
That, if you had to get it, if you was able to get a verse from them today, who would it be? Like,
probably, bro. I probably just do another one with Reese, to be honest, just because, you know what I'm saying?
I know that dynamic.
Yeah, and not only that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like out of all the people I named, he probably the most relatable to my song. You know what I mean? So, you know, but
who you at, OG?
Yeah,
talk
bro,
about.
he just,
you right.
Yeah, you know. So then it's like I've grown so much. So I would love to, like, cause I feel like he chewed me a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, bro, it's funny cause he made me redo my verse.
I mean, you got chewed on that, but then you chewed Bally on that.
Yeah. But it's different levels there.
Bro, what? For that beat to come on so slow, you don't think like. All right, my first time here, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest.
Yeah, fact.
Because I'm hearing this beat. How did it go? Like,
boom, boom, boom.
Did it be real slow?
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
all right, where's
Trent
this
did his
going?
thing on that beat.
Yeah.
Trent did his thing on
Trent
that
did
beat.
his thing.
Yeah, bro.
So
I
just
feel
didn't know.
But I've got way crazier since then. So I would love to. Do
Well, that's what I was
going
to ask you next. What projects or what do you got coming up next?
It's funny you asked that, bro, because right now I'm not working on nothing, and it sounds like it's kind of like I put myself in the back so I can go be in the front. Music, when you're an independent artist with no big homie, with no help, it's real expensive, especially if you want to do it the right way. You know what I mean? So it's like
anything.
Yeah, bro, exactly.
Really
so you know, I got a lot of like real life shit going on right now. So you know, it's kind of like on
you're gonna have to put us together some song before I drop this something.
Oh, yeah, bro, it's crazy because I already have a video done. I did one up Chauncey. Remember, I hit you that one day about it.
Bro,
you know.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm at that phase in my life.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
No
it's
shade,
cool.
I'm just not coming up to him.
Hey, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. People don't even realize where I'm really from, who I'm connected with. Like, we was good up there. Anybody that was with me up there.
No, I'm
day,
good up Chauncey, but I just don't want to be up Chauncey.
I feel you.
I just don't miss Nugget. Yo, Nugget. That's what it more or less.
Yeah, I feel you. But you know, that's home. That's home base. But yeah, bro, we I got a joint coming out. That joint called Roethlisberger. I feel like a lot of people. I dropped a little snippet.
He talked about that during the interview.
Yeah.
Ray talked about that.
Yeah. We working that out. Hopefully we can get that out soon. But like I said, yeah, a lot of shit happened since then, bro. So it's like right now I'm just worrying about handling my personal situation, my personal business, and after that we right back at it with the music. So you know what I mean. But right now it's on hold. Like I said, sometimes you gotta put yourself in the back so you can end up in the front. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, as of right now, I ain't really. But I'm working on shit, but not officially. Like I write every day or every other day. Like I probably got like 30 songs in my phone that's
just
done.
In case shit come to you.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, answer these two a little fast. All right, so what's your favorite song that you created, and do you punch in with your lyrics or do you write?
I'm gonna do the last one then the first one. So no, I don't punch in. Sometimes I do. I do a little bit of both. So sometimes I write, sometimes I punch in. So it just depends. And then my favorite song to date, I would have to say, damn, bro, it would probably have to be.
Jumper crazy too.
Yeah, for sure. But I think I'm gonna have to say Big and Back, bro, because that was like my first song that I really like took serious, got it on all platforms. You know what I mean?
And you wrote that?
Yeah. I wrote that.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So let's get into it a little bit personal. So I've known you throughout a lot of your life, and you've more or less been in relationships more or less most of the time.
Yeah.
So talk about that a little bit on like how that changed you, because you were in a relationship that you've been in for what? We're
going on 6 years.
6?
Going on 6.
So we're 6 years now. Tell us about that and tell us how you got in that position, because I remember like you was saying like, oh, she's a perfect girl for me kind of thing going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can't tell someone something that if they can't see it.
Exactly.
So explain it to us on how that happened for you. It started at IUP, correct?
Yep, that's where I met her at. You know what I mean? You know, the story's always funny because if let her tell it, she bagged me, but we know who bagged who. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
niggas just be quiet about it because they gonna be trying to get this.
Hey, bro, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. But anyway, nah, bro, like.
All right, go ahead. Finish the story, nigga.
Come on. Yeah, bro. So, all right. So before I got with my girl, I was in my previous relationship, and I feel like that's when I was in search of the baddest bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no, I ain't trying to shade nobody, but I just feel like personalities didn't match. And, you know, I was putting looks over everything. I didn't even give a fuck about her personality because to me, she's bad. Like, she make me look good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I'm rocking with her. But then it's like, when you really sit down and think about it, how can she contribute to what I got going on?
And, bro, girls bring the most problems.
Bro, facts. She brought so many problems, bro. It was like to the point where she was stressing me out and I was starting to lose who I was. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, once it got to that point, I kind of had to get myself up out of here. But then, like, all right, so me and my girl, it was a certain type of mindset. And I always say this because people always ask me what you mean by that. And you know what I mean? You kind of know it when you see it, but it's like, once you get older, bro, and you really get into like who you dealing with, especially when you're on a mission like me, you need somebody that's going to be at a 10 hut with like everything. Like, bro, me and my girl, bro, it's so crazy because I'll tell her something. She could damn near finish my sentences, bro. And it's not even because we've been together so long. I mean, that's part of it, but it's because we've been like that even when we first met, bro. We on the same path, bro, the same path. And she was just so thorough. Realest nigga I know, bro. Like, I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just, bro, realest nigga on my team, bro. Like, she always been there for me, bro. Like, I'm saying, bro, and like I said, her, like, early on, bro, just me having conversations with her, I already knew where her mind was at. Like, she was on a mission, so.
I ain't gonna lie. Slowly, I kind of watch. It's basically the same thing I see, like, happening, which I ain't gonna say his name, but happening to bro now, you know, it's what I'm talking about. It's like you start to see nowadays in a relationship, people change, and it helps them be better. Like, we literally watch you go from partying every day to, where the bitch is at, to, nah, bro, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Or I gotta go see my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course it may sound to the bros draining, but now that I'm older looking back, it's like, yo, the fact that he was able to say that shows that stopped him from dealing with a lot of bullshit that we might have been in.
Hey, bro, and not to lie to you, bro, and, you know, there's a lot of niggas out there, bro, that should thank my girl. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because she spared a lot of niggas, bro. It was shit that was happening that, you know what I'm saying, situations that I wanted to take it there because of my girl. She was the only one. Because, bro, like, at the end of the day, bro, I feel like a lot of my friends, like, on that side, bro, it's like, we gonna do whatever, like, whatever bro on, I'm on. So ain't nobody gonna tell you chill if that's how you feeling. So, but my girl will, though.
Especially if someone that you share love with,
exactly.
You're gonna take their opinion into account.
Bro.
And I'm guessing she knows you, so she knows, all right, let me address it this way so that he can understand.
And my girl know once I'm near her, ain't no talking. So she really, like, you know what I'm saying? But even aside from that, bro, like, just the party and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just, I mean, why would I go out and hang out around a whole bunch of females who I ain't really into like that when I could just go be with wifey? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was that too. But yeah, bro, my girl,
in the long run, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Like me, y'all know I'm not really, I guess you know why, but I don't do the relationship shit. So that's just
everybody.
Me personally.
It ain't for everybody.
And I'm not gonna lie, cause like there was a phase where like I stopped hanging around you guys, cause we're not gonna get into it, but I stopped hanging around everyone, and like I fuck with all of y'all. Like I fuck with everybody.
Yeah.
Like I have way too many memories. We didn't like broke down the last dollars to get niggas in the parties, like all of that shit.
Tizzy.
So I fuck with all of y'all. But at the same time, like after I stopped hanging with y'all, like bro, you seen it. You came back. Next thing, bro got a crib. He moving, doing his own things, working all the time. So it's just like it's not even about like people not being good friends. It's more or less about you have to separate around people because they're taking so much of your time, so you can focus on yourself and make yourself better. And then look, we come back around, we play Madden together. You know what I'm saying? I win. You know what I'm saying? I lose sometimes. I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna fake it. It be back and forth a lot, bro. We be taking it there, though.
No, but facts,
bro. We be
because I feel like the level is pretty much the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all about who get those couple extra possessions at the end of the day. And, bro, Madden is the reason I was so passionate about it is my pops, bro. Like, I grew up just having to beat my dad because he played Madden every year. He bought it for me just so I could practice, get good for my birthday because it came out the same month. Like, my birthday's in August. It came out in August. So every Madden he used to buy it for me, bro. He used to tear me up when I was a kid, bro.
So look. I be beating on a nigga that started from the group. I have no station. I have no system. So, you know what I'm saying? And I be beating niggas that had system for years.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, systems free. I'm talking niggas had the PS2.
Hey, bro, we go back and forth, though. You know what I'm saying? We go back and forth.
No, we do. I said that. I ain't going to sit here and cap. But there's we had a lot of drunk nights. There's a lot of stuff that we're wrapped up on time, though. There's just so much more. So I would just let you ask any questions that you might have had.
Okay.
Or talk about anything that you got going on, or just let out shout outs to anybody, or what you want to do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, just be on the lookout when I do drop. I don't know when that's going to be, but it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Starting it out with that Ben Roethlisberger. After that, I got a lot of shit in the vault that I'm finna drop, so just look out for OG. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's been on my squad year to date. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know who y'all is. I ain't got to go through the list, but, I lost some people. You know what I'm saying? A couple people switched out. It is what it is. But for the people that's still here, whenever that day come, man, y'all gonna know who y'all is. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I ain't gotta say too much.
This interview was long overdue, but at the same time, I don't be wanting to just because interviews like this is just gonna be too good. So I don't be wanting to give people these type of interviews because I know you guys, and I realize the biggest interviews I have outside of Antoine, he don't count though. That nigga's just,
he on another level.
Yeah, he's just
turned, bro. Even back in the day, bro, motherfuckers have his own chef coming down, giving them food in the middle of a cut and shit.
He got turned. Bougie, but the one I respect him because he said as soon as you hit me, he was of course I'll do it. There's no question asked. Yeah. And I was just thinking yeah, bro. And it's crazy because we said it during the interview. It's we supported him when he was just coming up, and now that I got a pod just coming up, he was well, of course I'll do it, bro. It's got almost 30 or 40 watch hours, and I'm bro, that interview went crazy.
That's what's up.
So definitely. Any questions for me though? You got any questions, any memories, or anything you wanted to bring up that I might have forgotten? There's so much. Like I said, it would be easier if we had all the A1s here and then we do that. I was gonna do that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that until
I do got a question. I do got a question.
Yeah.
And you can just, bro, because it's I don't think I ever asked you. I don't know if I did, but
just make sure we on camera, so don't make sure.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna say no names.
Yeah.
But there was this specific person that I was talking to that you was cool with, and she stopped talking to me, and somebody told me you was the reason she stopped talking to me. So I don't know.
Say her name. I'll cut it. And this is why.
Before you answer it,
we're talking about it.
Before you answer it, like I said, it's no hard feeling because I found my lady now. I don't even care no more. But
I'm about to put you deep right now. I'm gonna beat the 100 with you.
Okay.
You wanna know what's crazy? I was the one talking you up.
Oh yeah.
You fucked that up for you because you wanted to mess with what's her name?
But Froggy people told me that you told her I was fucking with.
No, she seen y'all downtown. We all went to CCAC. She seen y'all downtown. You was not low with it. You was with, what's her name?
Look, at the time, me and her wasn't exclusive. I don't know why she thought that.
Hey, bro, come on. You don't know females. In they head, it's a whole different thing.
You right. But that's what it was a miscommunication between.
I'm going to have to cut all this out. Yeah. But again, you know how women can get when you're their friends and then you
exactly.
fuck with your bro. You're about to hear about that shit all the time. And I thought out of all, definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah.
The best bet out of everybody is you. Am I tripping?
No,
that's how you know for a fact.
You right.
Nah, bro.
Right.
That's why you can't believe what you hear. That's why I always tell niggas, come to me and ask me. Because,
to the point where.
Definitely going to have to cut this out. I'm sending this to her, though. You burnt, nigga.
She know, but I was fucking with her heavy. And, bro.
It's just all the time. And niggas hate me. They be like, nah. Bro, this is why I don't go on dates. Once you're in public with somebody, other people are going to say y'all go together. It don't matter.
I don't know if I should ask that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You go ahead, bro. I'll cut it out. But anything you ask that I don't feel like I'm cutting it out, nigga. I paid for this, nigga. I'm editing it as I see, please, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Ask what you want. We got 3 more minutes.
I bet. So you gotta answer this thoroughly but quickly. So you know the situation.
You gotta realize you're not the only person dealing with things in your life.
Yeah, you right.
Again, I'm going to have to cut this out because I don't want people all in my business. At the time, I felt it wasn't best for me with dealing with my personal issues and everything I had going on to step into somebody else's light and deal with what they got going on. But, again, people don't see what you're going through. They only see what they have going on.
I respect that.
And look, I told one bro that, and look, we still cool. He respected it.
Yeah, I feel you.
We going to keep some of this in, though.
Yeah.
Because that's just us speaking the truth. Facts. I'm surprised. I thought that was going to be your first question. This nigga asked about
bro.
The bomba clap meal. The bomba. Worried about some tingdom. You heard?
I just wanted to know, bro, because like I said, I don't know. Like I said, sometimes I be on Instagram you
all right, that's a wrap. I just need you to do a picture after this, and I'm going to record you saying shout out Pittsburgh Chatter, and then we going to get in. I'm going to definitely bring you back when I have other people that are willing to do it. I'm trying to get all the A1s together. I hope that can happen. If it can't, it can't. If
hey,
it
bro,
can, it can.
And like I said, I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I know where I'm headed, bro. So everybody, you been new, but everybody know, like, I know where I'm headed. I ain't gonna forget, bro. You was the first person to give me a platform to speak. That being said, bro, when I get to where I'm going, bro, I'm gonna show that love back, bro. I appreciate you.
Bro, it's not about showing your love back. It's about you coming on here and giving me a fire fucking interview.
Yeah, definitely, bro. And I appreciate you for bringing me up here because that's why I like.
Bro, you were already on my list. I just don't want to give all my closest bros that I have the most stories with ahead of time. Like, I literally said that. Yep. That's why you don't see nobody. Like, you see my brother as the 12th episode, then you're going to be the 13th, and then I'm chilling off, like, close people for a while.
Because, look, we already ran over time, and we still got big shit that we ain't even get to. You know what I mean? So it's like...
That's why I said, definitely, I'm going to bring you back in here, and we'll wrap. Thank you again for coming on.
Oh, yeah, definitely, bro. Appreciate you for bringing me.